my name is Kateryna. Welcome to my summary of learning for EC&I 833 Foundations of Educational Technology, History, Theory, and Practice. Today, I will share my significant course experiences with you. At the beginning of the course, we talked about different learning theories, specifically focusing on behaviorism, cognitivism, and constructivism. Constructivism immediately resonated with me because I realized that I had been a constructivist educator all along. I just didn't know about that. After that, I started noticing that our EdTech course is based on constructivism as well. We have been constructing our knowledge together by interacting with each other in class and commenting on each other's blog posts. By the way, I really loved working on my blog because it has so much contributed to my writing skills. The course has also been project-based, which is a very constructivist approach. Constructivism is not only a learning theory, but also a research paradigm. And as a beginning doctoral student, I'm thinking of situating my future research within this paradigm. Two readings that formed a solid base for my understanding of the course. The readings that impacted me most at the beginning of the course are Neil Postman's talk titled 5 Things We Need to Know About Technological Change and Chapter 2 of Tony Bates' 2019 Teaching in a Digital Age book. The former opened my eyes to the nature of technological development and to the reality that advantages and drawbacks of the new technologies are never distributed evenly among people, and that for every good change technology offers, there is a corresponding disadvantage. The latter reading was a very clear explanation of such learning theories as behaviorism, objectivism, cognitivism, constructivism, and connectivism. In this course, I learned a lot from my classmates' presentations. I will give a quick overview of what great knowledge I was able to elicit out of them. I have been using tools like Microsoft Office and Google Workplace forever, but it is only in our EdTech class that I learned they were called productivity suites. I really liked the article that was shared with us, generated by AI by the way, that gave me an overview of the history of productivity suites. The second presentation covered various tools for distance and online education. I taught online during the whole 2023 in Canada, so I could relate to a lot of things in the presentation. We also read an article by Jingshu Gu that reviewed the history and theoretical basis of distance education. It also introduced us to the TPACK model that reflects the interaction between teachers' technological, pedagogical, and content knowledge. Before this presentation, I didn't know there had been different versions of the web, which made it even more fascinating for me. I learned that Web 1 allowed very limited interaction between websites and users, while Web 2 initiated a lot of user participation and sharing of content, especially on social media. The reading by Nupur Chaudhry further discussed the next stages of the web, 3 and 4. I loved designing assessment tools for my students. This presentation discussed summative, more traditional end-of-term assessments, and formative assessments, or assessments for learning. I'm definitely a supporter of formative assessment, and I practice it in my Link ESL class. I found the reading by Matthew Cullen on 10 facts about online assessment tools extremely useful. The article stressed that online assessments can actually support formative assessment practices. We finally reached the presentation that was delivered by my wonderful partners Aisha and Kevin, and me. I believe that every person deserves to have access to high-quality education, and assistive technologies are a way to reach this equity. We told you about such wonderful assistive tools as voice-to-text and text-to-voice converters, adaptive keyboards, math games, mind mapping apps, and many more. As I am an ESL instructor, I don't really deal with coding and makerspaces, so a lot of things from this presentation were new and groundbreaking for me. I was impressed that coding can be taught even to small children, and makerspaces are a great way for learners to use exciting equipment to build some hands-on skills. The reading by Michael Puckett on STEM, robotics, coding, and makerspaces has provided me with a deeper understanding of these areas. This presentation casts light on the AI controversies. On the one hand, AI enables personalized learning. On the other hand, it may cause privacy concerns and over-reliance on technology. I love that at the end of the presentation, we had a little debate regarding AI and academic integrity. One of the presenters pointed out that sometimes a brief talk with a student can reveal whether they used AI or not. Overall, the course has taught me a lot about educational technology, its development, and practical application. I loved chatting with my classmates in Discord, writing my blog posts, and even creating this summary of learning. I would like to thank Dr. Katya and all of my amazing classmates for this wonderful learning experience.